Hey, how's it going everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about the movie The Highwaymen from 2019, which is the story of the men who tracked down and Bonnie and Clyde. I've seen this movie once before, not long after it came out, and I originally knew of this movie because it was filmed throughout Louisiana, and I even drive right past one of the areas that they filmed in every day when I go to work, and I know some people who worked on this film, and so that was my original reason for wanting to watch this movie in the first place years ago. That said, I don't think I have a particular bias towards this movie. It's not a perfect movie, but I think it's a really fun watch, and in my opinion, it's really enjoyable. Now, I completely understand how this movie wouldn't be for everyone, and it's not necessarily this movie in particular, I don't think. I think that a lot of people go into movies like this, they think Bonnie and Clyde, they think some sort of action movie. This isn't any of that. This is a slow burn type of movie, a crime thriller more so than an action movie, and I think that that puts a lot of people off. I've looked at some of the reviews for this movie, and most of the ones that I've seen from just regular people are complaining that there's not enough action or that it's boring and this, that, and the other. This is one of those movies where you have to care about the story, you have to care about storytelling. You can't be going into this movie expecting like a spectacle or anything like that. This is one of those stories that you're there for the story, you're there for the acting, you're there for this, that, and the other, but you're not there for great big action scenes. I really enjoyed the music in this movie. I thought that this movie had a great score. I think that it paired very well with the story being told, especially with this movie being a slow burn type of movie. I thought that this music did a very good job pairing with the fact that this is a period piece. One of my favorite things in period piece movies is the score a lot of times. The Highwaymen also has a really talented cast with a lot of depth, and I was kind of surprised to see how many people are in this movie that I kind of forgot were in this movie. I remember Kevin Costner and Woody Harrelson, but I forgot that people like Kathy Bates, John Carroll Lynch, William Sadler are all in this movie as well. And I thought that the entire cast, even outside of the ones I mentioned, did a good job in this movie, and they all played their roles really well. The Highwaymen is actually a pretty accurate telling of events, all things considered. There are a few things they don't get right, but they get a lot of things right historically. And I really like this take on the Bonnie and Clyde story. I like seeing this story from a perspective other than theirs. Bonnie and Clyde aren't exactly characters in this movie. Of course, there is no story without them, but from this perspective that we get in The Highwaymen, they're more of a plot device than actual characters. They're kind of just that thing at the end of the road that we're trying to catch. Like I said, it's been quite a few years since I've seen this movie. I watched it either in 2019 or in 2020, not that long after it came out, and I had forgotten that this movie was a Netflix original. My opinion on Netflix originals has changed drastically over the years. I haven't seen a lot of the most celebrated Netflix originals, and so my history with Netflix originals might just be different than everybody else's, but there was a time when I thought that all of them were really good, and as I got deeper into that catalog, I realized that there was a tremendous range in the quality between Netflix originals, but in my opinion, this is one of the good ones. A part of me was craving a movie like this, just a serious, normal movie that wasn't animated and that wasn't a part of a big franchise, not some big action blockbuster. I've seen a decent bit of slow burn movies, a decent bit of drama movies, but it's been a long time since I've really seen either, and I think I was missing that a bit more than I realized. But that's really all I've got to say for now about The Highwaymen. I enjoyed this movie the second time just as much as I enjoyed it the first time, and this is one of those movies that I kind of have an inkling that a lot of people don't know about, and so this is one of those times where I'm just happy to share one of the things that I really enjoy in the hopes that someone watching might give this movie a chance and enjoy it like I do. But if you've seen The Highwaymen, let me know in the comments down below. Is this a movie that you watched when it first came out? Is it one that you discovered later on? Did you enjoy this movie? Was this a type of movie that wasn't for you? Let me know your thoughts on it. If you want to help me out here on YouTube, liking this video, commenting on this video, subscribing to the channel, or checking out some of my other videos, all help me grow the YouTube channel. I'm working my way through some movies. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of animated movies lately, and I'm still working on that a little bit. I'm still in that phase of animated movies. I just needed to take a little bit of a break. I'm also doing some TV and a little bit of gaming here and there, even though I've been slacking on that. But yeah, if any of that sounds good to you, feel free to stick around, and I appreciate it. But yeah, until next time, bye.